Spike Lee is mourning a devastating personal loss, opening his heart to fans as he grieves the passing of someone he lovingly called his dear brother. Known worldwide for his fearless filmmaking, cultural impact, and unmistakable voice, the legendary producer and director showed a far more vulnerable side as he reflected on love, family, and the pain of saying goodbye. In an emotional tribute, Lee shared his heartbreak, honoring a bond that went far beyond blood, a relationship rooted in loyalty, creativity, shared history, and unconditional support. The loss has clearly shaken the filmmaker, whose work has long been fueled by personal experience and deep emotional truth. A loss that hits close to home. For Spike Lee, the word, brother, has always carried profound meaning. Whether referring to family, collaborators, or chosen kin, Lee has consistently emphasized community and connection throughout his life and career. This loss, however, cuts especially deep. Sources close to the filmmaker say the passing has been incredibly difficult, marking the end of a lifelong relationship that shaped both his personal life and his creative journey. Lee's tribute made it clear that this was not simply a professional associate or distant relative, but someone who stood beside him through decades of triumphs, struggles, and cultural milestones. His words conveyed shock, sorrow, and deep gratitude, a mixture familiar to anyone who has lost someone irreplaceable. Remembering a life of love and influence. Rather than focusing solely on grief, Spike Lee chose to celebrate the life and spirit of his dear brother. He highlighted the warmth, brilliance, and impact this person had not only on him, but on everyone fortunate enough to cross their path. Those who knew the late figure describe him as creative, generous, and deeply influential, someone whose presence elevated rooms and inspired minds. Lee's tribute emphasized legacy over loss, underscoring how love outlives death and how memories become a form of immortality. The filmmaker has long credited the people closest to him for grounding his work in authenticity, and this loss serves as a reminder of how intertwined his art is with his relationships. An outpouring of support. Following Spike Lee's heartfelt message, fans, fellow filmmakers, actors, musicians, and cultural figures flooded social media with condolences. Many praised Lee for his openness, noting how rare and powerful it is for public figures to share grief so honestly. Colleagues reflected on Lee's unwavering loyalty to those he loves, while fans thanked him for reminding the world that even icons are not immune to heartbreak. The response highlighted just how beloved Lee is, not only for his films, but for his humanity. Grief and creativity intertwined. Throughout his career, Spike Lee has transformed pain into purpose. From racial injustice to personal struggles, his work has always reflected raw emotion and lived experience. This loss, painful as it is, may eventually find its way into his art, not as spectacle but as truth. Those close to Lee say he is taking time to grieve privately while leaning on family and close friends. While no public figure owes the world access to their pain, Lee's willingness to share a piece of his sorrow has resonated deeply with audiences. A reminder of what matters most. At its core, Spike Lee's tribute is about love, enduring, unconditional, and eternal. It serves as a powerful reminder that behind the accolades, awards, and global recognition lies a man who values connection above all else. In honoring his dear brother, Lee has once again shown why his voice matters so profoundly. He speaks from the heart, without filters, and with unwavering honesty. As he navigates this difficult chapter, fans around the world stand with him, offering condolences and gratitude for the courage it takes to grieve openly. The loss is immense, but so is the legacy of love left behind, a legacy Spike Lee will undoubtedly carry with him forever.